I am live now. So, oh my God, I forgot to put my lipstick on. I'm going to do that one here. I went live, then I forgot that I didn't have my outline. And so I stopped it because I didn't know what else to do. And you can't pause it. So I actually am live today. I usually go pre recorded on my interviews, but this is live. It is Wednesday, June 21st, 11:53 a.m., a super random time to go live, but sometimes you just got to do it. And today is summer solstice. So happy summer solstice. I brought my root chakra sound bowl. So I'm going to get us started here. I'm practicing. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. Can you hear it? Ooh, it's getting loud. Happy summer solstice, everybody. It's the longest day of the year. That bowl is going to come back here in a little bit. So this is a random time. I decided to do this. I wanted to do it on Monday. I have been very busy with a lot of back-end work. And also I found out that I am fighting a sinus infection, which is why I have been so tired. So I've been resting and also taking care of myself. But I'm here now, and better late than never, right? If you're an entrepreneur or just a person in life, you can always understand that. Sometimes we just have to push the live button and go live, which I did that earlier, and then I had to stop it because I forgot my whole layout. I have a lot of things to cover. And I'm succumbing to the fact that I love to make videos. It's the easiest way for me to share information. I mean, I still typed up a whole bullet pointed list, which you can also click into because it has all the registration links for everything I'm going to talk about and all of the amazing things that we have coming up in life and in the network. And so if you're here and you want to join us, thank you so much for being here. I'm happy to see you. My name is Jennifer Hart. If you don't know me, there is a lot of people that are on my Facebook friends list, depending where you're watching this, that we have not met yet. And I am a connector and a soul guide. So I call myself a soul guide because I don't really resonate with the word coach. I just help guide people on their path, whether you're an explorer and you're on your spiritual awakening path, or you are a guide and you're working on your soul business. And I just connect people that are looking for guidance and support on their spiritual path and their personal development path. And you are needing information, resources, maybe services, events to come to learn more about yourself, to connect with other people that are on the path as well, and to have a good time while doing it. So first, I want to say happy solstice again. This is the longest day of light. There's a bunch of sciencey things about it, and I can't tell you about them, but Lori Soleil, who's a guide in the network, she can. We actually posted and did an interview yesterday, and she has an amazing little mini course that people can buy. But I would invite you to come and watch the interview that we did. It's on my YouTube channel, Jennifer Hart Connected. It's Hart, like my name. And I linked it, and if you click on the document that I have in the caption, you can get all these links that I'm going to mention. There was just too many to try to type into the StreamYard. So catch that on the YouTube. There's a lot of great information. And tonight we have Called to Connect. Called to Connect for explorers and guides is the third Wednesday of every month. It's 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific time. It's a chance for us to come together with like-minded souls who are on the same path and to make soul connections. SOUL, get it? Haha, I love it. And we have a speaker and we have a healer. Tonight, we will have Jen Hansen Silva, who is a holistic health practitioner. She's going to be fulfilling both of those roles. And she will be speaking about embracing the summer solstice, a ritual of light and renewal. She's going to explain what the summer solstice is, its significance, and she will emphasize the culture and the concept of celebration, light, and abundance. And she'll be explaining how to set up, prepare, and conduct a summer solstice ritual. And for the healing, she's going to lead us in a physical body meditation where we'll be able to connect with the energy of the sun rays. And then we'll pick an organ in our body to focus healing on the meditation. And then we will embody the healing energy of the sun to help heal this organ. That's amazing. I'm super excited about that. So if you'd like to join us, the link to register is in the main document. And you can go to, the easiest way to do it is just go to here. I'm going to put this here because this is where you can find all the events that I'm going to be talking about. And it's going to be awesome. If you haven't been to Called to Connect before, come, and then we do a series of breakout rooms where you can meet one-on-one. So it's very fun and quick. Like we just do small little rooms to meet new people and see if we have any, soul people in there that we want to become friends with or support each other on the journey or just to get to know each other a little bit. And you can register for this. Guest is typically $15. Members are free. But if you've never been, I am inviting you to come check it out, and I will give you a complimentary ticket. So you can come for free. Come celebrate the solstice today with us tonight. Well, technically it's tonight, 5:30 to 7 p.m. All right. Next, we have musical mantras tomorrow with Astra Fox. Astra is amazing. We did an interview today. You can catch that also on my YouTube. And she will be leading us to make our own musical mantra. If you want to know a little bit about Astra, you can check out the YouTube channel. I linked the interview in the document. So you can check it out there. It's 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And let me tell you what we're going to be doing. She's a certified spiritual life coach and an inspirational singer-songwriter, and she blends the power of mindset with song. So if you join us, she will be sharing her one-of-a-kind process for creating powerful musical mantras and creating an inspiring musical mantra for yourself. This is gold. As a person, I love affirmations personally, and singing I have found, there is science around this as well. It's like such a powerful way to connect with ourselves and to connect with our subconscious and to reprogram and rewire and to call in to manifest what we want into our life. So easily in society, we have been taught to focus on what we don't want. I guarantee you that if I went and polled 5 random people and I said, what do you want? They'd be kind of like, I don't know, but they could tell me really fast what they don't want. So figuring out what we want and then calling that in through the power of song is going to be amazing. So what you'll learn in this event is exactly how your thoughts create your reality. You'll be able to uncover the thoughts and beliefs that are keeping you stuck. And we'll sing simple and inspiring musical mantras that will train your brain to identify empowering thoughts. And then you can create your own musical mantra to support your purpose. It is going to be fantastic. That is happening Thursday, June 22nd, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Registration's open, and you can go to this link that is here on the screen to register. It's $15 for guests, and it is free for members. I will talk about the membership at the end because that is absolutely the best deal. Steal of a deal. All right. So if you're in the Modesto, Stockton area and you're local, there's an event happening this Saturday in person, and it's to give back to the community. I will actually be at this event with Feathered Sage, Cherie Andreetta of the Feathered Sage, and Jen Hansen Silva of Conscious Balance. They both have booths there where they'll be sharing their services. They're both guides of the network. They are freaking fantastic and phenomenal. So I wanted to share about this. It's called Love and Light Fest. It's a metaphysical and arts fair happening in person in Modesto this Saturday, the 24th. It's free, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. They're going to have vendors, healers, readers, crystals, artists, craftsmen, jewelry, food, live music, and raffles. Who doesn't love raffles and free stuff? And let me just tell you a little bit of what to expect. The Love and Light Fest is all about giving back to our community. And this is going to be happening at Sacred Space is what it's called. They're located at 339 I Street in Modesto. And they're the ones that are hosting this. And they wanted to hold a day to have all services by donation so that the community can get involved. And they wanted to create a space to promote small businesses vendors, healers, practitioners, all the things that I said that they're going to offer and have there available for you. So if you're in the area, please plan to come by, say hi. If I've met you in person, come say hi. If I haven't met you yet, please come introduce yourself. I would love to meet you. And it's at Sacred Space, 339 I Street in Modesto. And I will be at the booths with Cherie Andrietta from The Feathered Sage and Jen Hansen Silva from Conscious Balance. So come see us. That's exciting. That is not my event. I'm just going to be at the event. I wanted to clarify that. It's going to be awesome though. Okay, Monday we have you may have seen that the Connected Soul Network released a 7-part series with one happening a month for a chakra clearing sound bath. Last month in May, we started and we had the root chakra. See, I got the bowl. This is how it works. Well, that's not how it works, but Maria Jansen, Guide in the Network, is leading those. And this upcoming Monday, June 26th, I'm keeping my dates straight here, from 7 p.m. to 8:15 p.m., we will be having the sacral chakra. So this will be focused on balancing your sacral chakra. It's $15 for guests, free for members. If you become a member, you will get instant access to all of the past events that have happened in the network, which includes the root chakra. And you'll also get access to the future events that are coming up. And Maria's doing this the last Monday of each month, exclusive to the Connected Soul Network. She doesn't even offer these anymore in her own business. So we're very, very grateful that she is blessing us with these amazing services. And she puts on an amazing sound bath. This will be the third one that she's doing. I highly recommend you attend. It has so many great benefits, just very calming. I had played a little story, a 15-second story of when she was doing it. I was doing the back end, so I was taking some videos and stuff, and I shared them. And somebody commented and was like, wow, in 15 seconds, I instantly felt so calm and at peace. That is the magic of these sound bowls. If you haven't been to one, highly recommend attending. And then we will be doing one chakra each month until I believe it's going to take us to November. That alone is worth the whole membership itself, like not to discredit anything else, but holy smokes, it's amazing. Okay, we also have a free event that's happening. This is an ongoing event. It is the Connected Soul Network. I call it TCSN. So if you hear me say that, that's what I mean. And it's our book club for this month. We just got started, so you can still join us. This is free to anyone, whether you're a member or not. We just want to give back to the community and bring people together. And this is kind of why I wanted to have this live, is because we have a lot of offerings that non-members can come to so that we can still support you, whether you decide to become a member and join us in the membership, or you just want to join us on the journey and be a friend of the network. We're here to still connect and give support. And the book that we're reading this month is called Sacred Success. It is a little focused towards women, but I have been reading it, and I would say that I invite men to read it as well. There's definitely a lot of great information in there, and you can get a lot out of it. We do have a couple men that have joined us, and we have a bunch of people. We're in WhatsApp and having our discussions when we're not meeting online there. We are meeting twice a month. We don't have like set dates. We're kind of just being fluid and flowy with it. This is our very first one. We will have another one that's happening. I don't know what book yet, and I don't know when that's going to happen, but we're literally like on chapter 3 or chapter 4, and it's a pretty quick and easy read. So if you'd like to join us, there's a link to register. And then once you register, join us in the WhatsApp. And that's where we are on there. WhatsApp, in case you don't know, it's an app for your phone that you can access and communicate globally with anybody. And it allows you to share pictures and videos and voice notes and, of course, text messages. So it's a great space to have a little meeting group. Not everybody was on Facebook. That's why we decided to do WhatsApp. Okay, what I really want to show people is how we can utilize the calendar. Didn't set this up yet. And like I have all of these tabs. So I want to share my screen. Okay. Let's go here. Okay. So you should be able to see my screen now. Yep, I see it there. All right. So here is the website that I have on the screen. It's jenniferhart.com/TCSN upcoming events. You can also just go to jenniferhart.com and click on the upcoming events tab. It will take you here. What I really want to show everyone is this is the calendar that hosts all of the events that are happening in the network for members and for guests, even all of the free events that are happening in the Facebook. And there is a little video here that you can come and watch. I think it's like 5 minutes, and it will show you how to subscribe to the calendar. But I'm going to just really quickly, I'm not going to run through the whole thing, but you just need to click on this button right here, and you will be able to add this calendar to your calendar. And then what it'll look like, I don't have my calendar open so you can't see it, but when you have I have a Google Calendar, on the left-hand side of my Google Calendar, which is not shown, I'm just showing where it would be, I can click on and off all of the calendar events that are here. So I'm easily able to see what's coming up to make sure that I don't miss anything that's happening in the network. And I am inviting everybody, whether you are a guest or a member of the network, to be able to join us and make sure that you don't miss any of these amazing events that we have going on. Hi, Akam. I see you. Okay, what is next? If you want to join us in the membership, I would love to invite you to do so. Let me remove that so you can see me again. You can go to jenniferhart.com, and I have 2 options. So the Connected Soul Network is made up of 2 different groups of people. We have explorers over here. Explorers is just people that are seeking support and content and information and resources and guidance. They're on their spiritual path, their spiritual journey. They're into personal growth and development. They're looking to have self-exploration, self-discovery, and they would want to connect in with the information, the events, and the resources that are available, and maybe guidance. They maybe want readings. They're looking for a coach, whatever that is. I built the Explorers membership for who I was when I started my journey. I started with a bucket list, and I just started doing all these things and having a good time. And it eventually, in hindsight, I see that it was my spiritual awakening. I really started to question myself and say, why am I the way I am? How come this keeps happening in my life? How can I reach my full potential? And I started to go down the path of self-discovery and exploration. I'm still an explorer. I'm a lifelong learner. I love it. I found out it's actually my passion, which is why I've created what I have created to help others along the way. And I loved trying new things, checking out different modalities, different healers, different coaching programs. And so I kind of created the network to give people that option to check out the variety and see what is calling to them, what resonates with their soul, what's the next step they can do. Maybe it's just coming to some events and exploring themselves further. I love it because whenever we do these events, we always share at the end, and people share their ahas and their takeaways, and it is so impactful. So we do have the Explorers membership open. What it includes is it has instant access to all of the previous events since this membership opened back to November. So you get I think it's 40 something events. I'm not even sure on the exact numbers. And it's probably 60 hours worth of events that you can go tap into immediately. Plus, you will get access to all upcoming events that are for explorers to be able to attend live. And then you also get those replays as well. And if guests come to events, we always give priority to any members. If there's hot seat coaching, which we are starting a group coaching program that will be exclusive to members only for explorers, led by Astra Fox. She's amazing. And then we have a dream circle starting as well. So you can come and bring your dreams and work with Amanda Schumann. She's another guide, and be able to, I'm over here, you could see me. I was and write down your dreams and bring them and find out what does this mean in your life? What is this trying to show you or guide you or lead you to? So that's going to be really fun, having the dream circle. We have done that event previously, and it was very powerful. Amanda's great at what she does. And there's so many other events that are happening. We have the Chakra Sound Bath series and more things to come. And then if you are a guide and you're well, I want to be leading these events. I want to share my soul gifts. I'm a healer. I'm a coach. I'm a practitioner. Also, guides are people that are doing like VA services, website design, anything that is going to support guides in their business. And guides have like stepped into their soul calling, as I call it. So I call myself a soul guide. My purpose is to create space for people to come together, to learn, to grow, to heal, to connect, and to be able to move themselves forward through events, through consuming information, through my connections. That's how I show up as a soul guide. And I also help guides to expand their business, to keep them accountable, to help them get more visible so that they can move themselves forward and share their gifts with the world. So you can check out the guides membership if that sounds like you. Again, we do need people that are doing like all the business services and they service spiritual entrepreneurs. My membership is very spiritual based, just having a connection with a higher power and trusting and believing that everything and everyone is all connected. We lead with love, and we are connected to our soul, and we're just kind of answering our soul's calling and our soul's missions and sharing our soul gifts with the world. So if that sounds like something that you would love to join us for, you can go to my website, jenniferhart.com, click on whether you're an explorer or a guide, and join us. Okay, next. If you are like, I don't know that I'm ready to join the membership, that's fine too. I invite you to join us in the Facebook group. So you can just go to facebook.com/groups, The Connected Soul Network, and join us. It's completely free. We have tons of great offerings, and there will be more coming. Right now we have Cosmic Insights with Danny C. Muniz. She takes your astrology chart and the Akashic records, and she will answer one question for you. So you can submit a question. It doesn't matter if you're a member of the network or not. And then she will answer your question based off your astrology chart and the Akashic records. Really cool. I'm not going to give all the dates and times because it's going to get confusing. Go to the calendar, which you can find here. And then we have intuitive card pools with Kat Heber, where you can ask a question to her and she will answer your question with her intuition, as well as like some tarot cards or oracle cards, whatever. She has a huge plethora of cards, and she goes to what calls to her. We have Angelic Blessings with Rachel Cooley. She connects with the angels and the archangels and brings forth like a message for us and support for the month. And then we're going to be having Human Design with Jen Rambala. I know a lot of people are getting introduced to the human design world. That's based on, there's like 5 things that someone pulled together and made this human design chart. It's you have to know your birthday, location, and time, and then you'll get your chart. And it's been really, really helpful to me to learn about my human design and to be able to incorporate it into my life, making decisions. So here's one example. I found out that I'm a very emotional decision maker. So when I had learned this about my human design, and it was like, never make a decision on a high or on a low. Wait until I'm in like a neutral place. And there has been so many times that I get so excited and I'm like, yeah, let's do that. Then I have decision remorse and I'm like, like it just feels not right. And I made it because I was in an emotional high and I never knew this. I saw this pattern happening all the time. I was completely aware of that. And once I like learned about my human design, and I was like, they didn't know this about me. They shared that this was my human design. And I was like, holy crap. Like it made so much sense. And there's so many other things that has, wait to respond. Yes. I have the emotional solar plexus. So I need to always sleep on things. And I have now learned, and it has been incorporated into my life. And I still have to remind myself because I get so excited that I need to sleep and wait to respond and just make a decision when I am in a neutral place so that I can really connect to what is the right thing for me instead of making it out of my emotions. So I digress, but I thought that was important. So you can join us in the Facebook group, and we're going to have more free offerings coming, but that's what we have right now. And it's going to get better. I'm working on it. There's so many new things that are happening. Thank you. I can't see who you are. Whoever said you can do it. It just says Facebook user. You have to give StreamYard permission to use your name for me to see it while I'm live here. Otherwise, I'll have to go look back on the videos. So thanks for being here. Okay. Lastly, my last announcement, I think, is about our upcoming in-person Mount Shasta Mystical Journey. This is happening July 20th to the 23rd. I'm like, let me get, hey, Rosie. Yes. Okay. I thought it was you. I just had that feeling. Thanks for joining. So I'm going to use my bowl again. If you weren't here at the beginning, this is a root chakra bowl. And I'm going to tell you why I'm doing this right now. So the root chakra is one's vitality, chi, life force, whatever you call it, and it's your physical energy. It connects you to your origins of your family and your beliefs. A healthy root chakra will give you courage, passion, self-confidence, and stability. It governs the spine, bones, blood circulation, constipation, obesity, and immune system. I'm reading this off of my box that the bowl sits in. So I wanted to do this because Mount Shasta is the root chakra of the world. I didn't do the little spinny thing. I did that at the beginning of the video and it was really fun. But I just wanted to commence the Mount Shasta trip. So it is said that the world has root chakras just like we do. If you're not familiar with the chakras, I think chakras is how you're supposed to say it. I say chakras. We have 7 energy centers that run perfectly in alignment in our body, and the world has them as well, right? So if you Google it, it'll be there. And Mount Shasta is the root chakra. So we have put on this event. Mount Shasta has a magical energy, and I was given the message the other day that Mount Shasta is actually calling to the people who are supposed to be there and giving them that like soul gravitational push that's like, yep, this event, you're supposed to come. Let's go. Book your ticket. Come join us. We are going to be hosting you for this event. It's more so a tour. It's not a full retreat. Lodging will be up to you to take care of. That way you can pick what suits you and what feels the best for you. But we will have a whole itinerary planned out. It includes breakfast and lunch. And we are going to, well, hold on. Let me switch this over real quick. Since we're talking here, you can find it on the upcoming event page, but this is the direct page where you can really find all this information. So I'll just give you a little bit overview of what's going to be happening. So we are going to be visiting several different places over these 3.5 days. We're going to be going to the Headwaters Park, which is the city park, where we're going to get sacred water. That is literally, I haven't been there, so I can't say, but it's like natural spring water where we're going to fill up our water bottles and the water that we're going to be using and drinking throughout the time. And I've heard, I haven't been here yet, but I heard that it is a magical place in itself. We're going to be visiting Castle Lake, Heart Lake, Fairy Falls, the Nay Springs Bathhouse. We're going to be hanging out at Lake Siskiyou, going to Bunny Flats, Horse Camp, and Sand Flats. I just want to tell you that so you can Google these places and see how freaking amazing they are. Some of the activities that we're going to be doing is a quantum sacred cacao ceremony with breath work. This is a special part of the event that's hosted by Sri Andrietta of the Feathered Sage and Jen Hansen Silva of Conscious Balance. This is their special formula to help people with a spiritual transformation. That in itself includes breath work, a sound bath, energy clearing, and chakra balancing, as well as taking the sacred cacao. And so it's going to be a very sacred ceremony. It's going to be very, very powerful. We'll be doing some kayaking and paddleboarding. We'll have an additional sound bath. We're going to do some ecstatic dance. I'm really excited about that. Swimming, we have a fire ceremony. We're going to participate in music at the park. We will have tons of different rituals, ceremonies, meditations. We'll be connecting with nature, ourself, source and nature, you could kind of say maybe is one and the same. And then also the others that are on the trip as well. That's a huge part of the journey. We're going to be pontoon boating around the lake. That's going to be super fun. And then some of the rituals, and this is not all, this is just a few, but we'll be doing a sacred circle. Sorry, I was going to say ceremony. Sacred circle, crystal communications, cosmic connections. We'll be walking the land. We'll practice seeing auras. We'll do a ceremonial purification, a letting go ceremony, and we will get to see a rare plant sighting that I believe this plant is only growing in the Mount Shasta area. So we are going to go there. And I think that we have to go across the lake to see it, if I remember correctly. Lori is our main guide who lives in the area, and she knows all of this information, and she'll be taking us on these adventures and these excursions. We'll be making crystal grids, we'll have card readings, and so much more. And some of the benefits for those of you that are feeling the call to join us is it's going to differ for everybody, right? But the opportunity for spiritual growth, reconnecting with nature. And this is why I wanted to talk about how it's the root chakra of the world, because it's really going to ground us back into that energy of nature, and it's going to allow for detoxification of urban energy. We're living in fast-paced society where everything now is asphalt and paved sidewalks if you live in an area like I do, and I don't always get that connection with nature. I try to go in my grass daily with bare feet and put my feet on the ground, but we're going to be surrounded by this magical mountain, Mount Shasta. And if you Google it, it was on Ancient Aliens the other day, it is known for its energy and all of the phenomena and cool things that happen there that's different from any other place. This in turn could help reduce some stress, bring upon you more mental clarity, maybe emotional healing, definitely physical rejuvenation, of course, personal development, and then connecting with people who are on the same path as you. And if you're thinking about going and you don't know anybody else that's going to come, please join us. I absolutely will make sure that you feel welcome and that you are included. And if anything, I would say that that's something that's very important to me, because I've been to many events by myself because I couldn't find people to go. And I knew that feeling of not feeling everybody else comes in groups of people, and then here I am by myself. And sometimes people would include me, and then sometimes they wouldn't. And that was a learning and growing experience for me. But I think taking my own personal experiences, I take that into consideration when other people come to events that I'm a part of, that it's very important to me that we make sure that people feel so included. We would love to have you come. It's very brave and bold to come by yourself. I have a story to share, if that's okay. It's okay, because I'm going to share it anyways. Okay, so my friend, Tatiana, she was new to San Diego, and I was hosting my final birthday celebration in the area of San Diego before I was leaving to move and travel the world. So I decided to put my event, because I knew I was going to be traveling the world, on Couchsurfing. Couchsurfing, if you don't know what it is, it's a global community that you can have a profile and you can connect with other travelers or people that want to host travelers on their couch. That's why it's called Couchsurfing. But sometimes, you get a bed. And also just events. When I was traveling, I did stay Couchsurfing for people that I met through this website. And I also just attended events as a person. So I put my event on there. She saw it. She was new to the area. She was so brave, and she said yes. And she came to the beach day event, and we played games. We had a bonfire. We made s'mores. We swam in the bay. It was magic and fantastical. So her and I connected, and we exchanged numbers, and she hung out a little bit for the day, and then she took off. So we got back in connection with each other. And it's so funny how the universe works, and you don't know what saying yes can lead you to in your life. So it's funny because someone came to me where I was working and said, hey, we have a position available. Do you know anybody? Well, I had just gone out to dinner with Tatiana, who I met, that came to my party, and got to know her a little bit more. And she said, yeah, I'm actually looking for a job. So I connected them, and I said, I know someone looking for a job. And I said, I don't know her that well yet, but she seems cool. You do your own evaluation. Well, anyway, she got the job. So she ended up joining me where we worked. And so our friendship grew and continued. And what happened there is she ended up connecting with her future husband. And how this transpired is they kind of saw each other and knew each other. But like after I moved and left, her and I planned to go to couch surf in Santa Barbara. And so we met this really cool guy, Theo. And hey, Theo, if you ever see this. And she said, hey, can Z come along with us? And I said, of course he can. Yeah, totally. Like I had met him at work also. So they ended up coming and driving together. And they didn't really know each other. They had just met at work. And I saw it. Like I was driving around and they were sitting in the back seat while we were all in Santa Barbara exploring, having a good time with our host, Theo. And I was like, these two like each other. Well, lo and behold, they end up getting married. Well, first dating, getting married, and now they have a family. And I'm just like, wow, like the power of that yes. Had she not said yes to coming to this event by herself, had she let her fear overtake her courage and her bravery and her curiosity, she could have missed out on like this great job that ended up taking her on this whole career path and her future husband and her family that she now has. Like, it just makes me so ecstatic and excited. So please join us if you're feeling the call for Mount Shasta. Check out the website right here, jenniferhart.com/Mount Shasta 2023. It is going to be magical. If you have any questions, reach out to me personally. If you're kind of on the fence and you're like, look, I really want to, but I need some support to pull the trigger, call me. Like message me. I will get on a call with you. I'm happy to support you through it. I get it. I've been to a lot of like seminars and stuff by myself. It can be very scary. We will do our best to get you connected, like with room and ride shares if you're coming from the same area. And we'll make sure that you have an amazing time. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be very healing, very grounding. It's the perfect rejuvenation if you are an entrepreneur and a business owner like myself, to get out of the business world and to give yourself fill up your own cup, right? And connect with nature. And like, that's where the magic happens. And then you come back and all of a sudden everything's clear. So I've spoken enough for today. I hope that you join us for one of our upcoming events or in the membership or in the Facebook group. And I would love to connect with you more. I'm always looking to connect and extend the referral network. People come to me a lot and ask for recommendations because they trust me. And I've been doing this work for a long time now. And I know that there are amazing connections to be made. So if you're an explorer looking for some connections, would love to chat. If you're a guide looking for more support in your business, more accountability, more visibility, and amazing events, I didn't even get to really talk about that. We have tons of business support events that are happening now that are member-only exclusives that you would want to join us for. Send me a message. Let's connect. I love to do connection calls and get to know people and see how we can support each other. So thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, I appreciate you. I appreciate your time, your energy. And if you are like, this isn't for me, who is it for? You were here for a reason. So who do you know that needs this information? Anyways, I wish you the best day today. And I think I've been sharing the whole time. That's okay. Hopefully it was still showing me and everything else I wanted to show you. So have an amazing day. Talk to you all soon.